So I know it's everyone's favorite hobby to just harp and criticize Gen Z, but I feel like there are a lot of misconceptions that go around when it comes to just hearing the term Gen Z, right? Like, and me as someone who is Gen Z, honestly, I just feel like I need to get this off of my chest. Like, there are so many misconceptions that people just get in their head when they hear Gen Z. Most of us now are at the point where we're moving out or going into our professions. Honestly, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, it kind of shocked me at first just how fast life hit me, seeing people you grew up with, or doctors or teachers now, or they're in law school or whatever. My point is, we are not kids anymore, right? Like, we're getting to the age where it is time to lock in. Like, for real, that high school, college clout shit has shriveled up and died. Like, now it's about who's really getting these bands or not. But in all honesty, this has to be one of the worst times to be young and trying to get out there into the world. I feel like when people just hear the term Gen Z, it just carries this negative connotation, like we're all lazy and don't want to work. Like, I have a life, bro, and I want to live it to the fullest. I was lucky enough to be born in a country where I could at least have those freedoms and choose what I want to do. Like, I know we're not like Switzerland, like heaven on earth, but at least I have a choice. Like, at least I have the freedom to think this way. Some people don't even have that. I'm not gonna lie, I understand the lazy allegations. We have definitely come up with ways to maximize our funds with minimal effort, but that doesn't mean we're all lazy and don't want to work. I just value my time. Like, if I'm lucky, I got 80 years max. Like, I'm not spending half of that working to make someone I've never met rich. Like, I'm sorry, that rat race shit is just not for me. And again, I'm not saying I'm not trying to work, because at the end of the day, hard work pays off. And even if it doesn't, hard work still like instills certain aspects and qualities in you that ultimately help you achieve shit in life, like perseverance, integrity, mental resilience. Like, the list goes on. There's so many benefits to hard work. I don't even understand the argument of like, oh, people don't want to work hard. I'm like, bro, people just don't want to be slaves. I also feel like Gen Z has a very conspicuous disconnection from older generations. Well, not millennials. They're low-key like our older siblings. I'm talking about like the Gen X's and the fucking boomers. Like, we have a wide disconnection from them. We are in an entirely different world from them. Some of us grew up with the internet entirely. So you gotta understand that we have different insights and perspectives on life now. Like, there ain't no more 50-cent cheeseburgers. We got the Galaxy Gas Garrison, the AI Gooners. Fucking Oxford just discovered teleportation. Not that kind, but still a breakthrough and discovery towards quantum internet. Like, when they were our age, the internet was either just coming out or wasn't even around. Now we're talking about quantum internet, quantum computing, qubits. And let's not even forget about the metaverse. We're not in the same world. You stack that on top of constant farming of our dopamine through social media, and you've got a generation of fried attention spans and brain reward systems. Also, our dating is completely different. Like, before the internet, dating had to be a lot easier, and that's simply because you didn't have the whole world's opinion at your disposal. And I know it's easy to be like, oh, you let other people's opinions dictate. Look, bro, when you're young and figuring things out, your brain isn't fully developed and your mind is impressionable. You learn about relationships through relationships. This could be relationships that you're exposed to, like mom and dad, or grandma and grandpa, or social media. See? And this has positive and negative effects, right? Like, obviously the standards are still there, but sometimes you look on social media and it's woman uplifting woman while putting down men, men uplifting men while putting down women. It's just a big mess, honestly. And I feel sorry for Gen Alpha, because there are kids. This shit is getting spoon-fed to them. Everybody is trapped in these constant echo chambers. If you a woman and want to focus on your career, run a business, and not be a submissive stay-at-home mom, I got some news for you, gang. You too manly and are undeserving of a top-tier man. I just did air quotes right there. And if you a man and trying to focus on your mental health and overall well-being, and you got a skincare routine, I got some news for you too, my boy. You a bitch. This is the type of shit you hear, and honestly, that shit just goes on and on. We got streamers as role models now, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but at the end of the day, it's all just still content and entertainment. Attention seeking is at an all-time high, and everyone cares about what other people think, even though they swear they don't. It's like everyone has a point to prove or somebody to impress. And what are the products of this equation, you may ask? Comprehension skills are declining. Like I mentioned before, no attention spans, which leaves people vulnerable to consuming just non-stop high dopamine garbage. You can't even sit down and have a simple dispute anymore. The goal shifts from finding and understanding to proving a fucking point. We got the looks maxers and the red pillars running amok, harvesting the minds of the youth while laughing to the bank. Like, most of them don't even believe the shit they be saying, don't even practice what they preach. Honestly, in hindsight, I should have seen this day coming. One of my earliest childhood memories associated with online culture was in 2009, Modern Warfare 2 online. I'm 9 years old in an infection lobby with grown men, thinking I'm about to unlock all achievements, max level, all guns, all the skins, all that. Whole time they locked everything, scammed me, took my account with my mom's card on it. I mean, I was in tears, man. Then they called me the hard R. I should have known it would only just get worse and worse as time went on. But all jokes aside, I'm not going to sit here and blame the internet entirely, because the internet is hands down one of mankind's most innovative creations. I'm just saying that it's a powerful thing, and it's at the disposal of some primitive individuals at times. And in the wrong hands, that shit can be an effective weapon of psychological warfare. Like, you really got to be careful, especially with how certain apps aim specific material at you. If you're young, or like I said earlier, just have an impressionable mind, that shit can reshape the way you view certain topics. Like, at 9 times out of 10, that shit is all based on bottom shelf anecdotal evidence. Like, these aren't from studies that were held to golden standards and had credible resources with, you know, documented limitations towards their results. Like, these are opinions from people who claim to be experts. And why do they do this, you may ask? Well, the answer is simple. Your attention in some cases is a lot more valuable than your money. Attention drives engagement, which results in topics being discussed more and more, regardless of how pointless or irrelevant the topic actually is. If anything, misinformation is almost encouraged, as it spreads faster than true information does. Like, think about that shit. Rumors and false information garnish more attention. If there's enough attention towards it, the encouragement can steer a broader audience. A good example of this is rage baiting, which I think has become a cult practice now. Like, there's genuinely levels to this rage baiting shit. This is a skill that falls in the subcategory of trolling, but is a very advanced form of it. And like I said, there's levels to this shit, man. Like, sometimes you'll get rage baited and you won't even know it. But anyways, I'm not about to waste y'all time explaining a never-ending cycle. Let's transition to the meat and potatoes of my conflicted thoughts here. Gen Z has been known as the world's first global generation simply because we grew up with more access to cultures globally via the internet. We are simply the first generation to have access to every perspective from damn near every corner of the world. And even though some people are either ignorant to that fact or don't care, the fact still stands. We are the first generation with access at a young age to experiences, whether they be traumatic or controversial, around the world. The generations before us worked hard because their work reflected their goals, which was get the wife, get the kids, get the house, retire. Gen Z works hard when their work reflects their values and goals. It's the same thing. The only thing that has changed are the values and the goals. Values like meaningful work, growth and development, overall health and wellness, which is a big one. Obviously, not every job is going to be a fucking Charmin Ultra Soft cakewalk through the land of milk and honey, but at the end of the day, you should never just be hating your job. Another value is diversity and inclusion. And hold on, before you fucking crucify me, I know DEI in the job space is extremely flawed, but that's not the point of this video. When I say diversity, equity, and inclusion, I'm talking about being in an environment with multiple different cultures and ideas, being able to identify unconscious biases that you may have had and get different insights, and also giving your own insights as well. When you indulge in multiple different ideas and cultures, you're more likely to experience things outside of your comfort zone, things that you may not have considered, like starting your own business or a career change. These types of ideas come from outside influences normally, and I think when you're open to people of different backgrounds and experiences, you have more of a diverse insight. We grew up plugged into the internet from a young age. Naturally, we have a drive to be more connected with each other. And I want to tie back to the statement I made earlier about how different we are from some of the older generations, like the baby boomers. The boomers' parents experienced World War II, and the boomers themselves had to deal with the Cold War, the Vietnam War, the Civil Rights Movement. I'm pretty sure the Cuban Missile Crisis was during that time. Mental health was not a thing back then. It didn't exist. Like, all these events were basically filmed and the media controlled what the public saw. You couldn't just whip out your phone and send your friend in China you met online pictures of the aftermath of the 16th Street church bombing. Rest in peace of those beautiful souls. But in our day and age, stuff like that gets experienced globally. And as a result, we talk about it globally. We feel their pain globally. When COVID happened, it was felt and experienced globally. And through the internet, we all were connected in our experiences. This is what Gen Z values. It's not being lazy. It's more like a drive to not be complacent. It's being experimental, being explorative, living your life, basically. On a side note, I'm starting to see this Gen Z stare shit, and it's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Like bro, God forbid I hear some shit that came out of your mouth that's so stupid that I make an executive decision that I do not want to respond to that shit. Like, I do not owe you a response. Plus, I see these examples in videos, and they're normally referring to like Gen Z people working at retail jobs. Like, bro, this 19-year-old working a 10-hour shift at the grocery store, you walk in complaining that menthols aren't on fucking EBT. Like, how is bro genuinely supposed to respond to that? Oh, well, sir, like I said for the 13,000th time today, cigarettes aren't eligible for EBT. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Those coupons expired in 2012. No, bro. Like, you're getting maybe 2 or 3 responses max out of me. Anyways, that's the video. I'll hop on here again if I got a yap about something, but leave a like and comment, keep the conversation going. See y'all later.